Okay, we're back for day 2 of Nobara OS. So I wanted to first start uh, by checking out this screen recorder. Playing a game, we're gonna play Hollow Knight, and then use that screen recorder that came with Nobara and see if everything is nice and smooth. Um, just because we, as everybody knows, following the channel, OBS has issues when on Gnome and Wayland, so it's just choppy. So let's see if on this screen recorder that Glorious Eggroll included with Nobara, if it's comes out pretty smooth. So let's get that going. That's this one here. Wow, as you can see, that was pretty good. So uh, I have to find out more about this screen recorder. Very good for the Wayland, Gnome, and KDE and all that. This is just does a great job recording games. So kind of overcomes that problem, um, that OBS has. So very interesting. I'm not too sure the name of where I can get, I'm gonna try to find some more information on the maker of this screen recorder, because it doesn't really say much on here, but maybe a simple Google search will give us a place where we can get it, maybe from GitHub or something like that, because it's definitely very useful. Let's actually look real quick if maybe we can find it with a quick search. Let me do this. Okay. Okay. And if we type GPU screen recorder, oh, it's on FlatHub. Very nice. Yep, there it is. So if you want to record your games, there it is. It's a GPU screen recorder. It works really well. It's available on FlatHub, so that makes it available to everybody. And it does a great job for games. So that'll solve my problem, which is nice. And now I can easily go to any distribution with Wayland. And I was thinking, so far I was thinking that Debian, if I can get that one set up the way I like and use Wayland, it has very good stability, and also I'll be able to take advantage of Wayland's security features and things like that. So that might be one that I might try to set up as a daily driver, and move over from Linux Mint, because Linux Mint, I really like it, but I've had it installed in this computer probably 2 years now, so it's getting pretty bloated at this point. So I think it would be a good time to reinstall and get a fresh Linux on there. So in respect to Nobara, I think this is a very nice distribution. I wouldn't say I would stay on it as my daily driver, but I do like it a lot. It's very polished, and I haven't had any issues except for when we tried to install DaVinci Resolve. That's the only issue that came up. Everything else has worked right out of the box, and yeah, it's a very nicely done distribution. Oh, let me show you guys another cool feature. I was going to install a dash to panel or dash to dock. So I realized if I type in Gnome extensions, that Glorious Eggroll already has all the extensions for the GNOME extension.org, extensions.gnome.org website. So you don't have to do anything. So I could just go dash to dock or dash to panel, whichever one you prefer. In this case, I'm just going to do dash to dock. It pops up and then you click it and then boom, you have your dock. Isn't that amazing? It's a nice feature, I thought, that makes it just a little bit easier and nicer to customize and make this behave the way you like it to behave, and then to make it look the way you like it to look. So it's very, very nice. This is kind of the way I would do it. And maybe change the desktop. If you go to settings, appearance, you just make it look nice. And you have like a really nice desktop that works really well. And I didn't really ask you to go into the terminal much. A lot of the stuff is you're able to do it with a GUI. So very beginner friendly, I would say. The only thing is that's a question mark would be the Fedora cadence is like every, I think they're only supported for 13 months or something like that. And so you have to upgrade to the new Fedora like every year, basically. So that's the only downside, because I've had an issue in the past with Fedora distributions when I did go from one version to the next. So I don't know, but if you're just using this for gaming, you don't have like very critical work that you need to have a super stable system, you might find this really, really nice, because it's focused on gaming. So for a gaming OS, I like it. I think it's like very nice. So I think we'll leave it at that. And if anything else comes up, I will make another video about it. But I think we covered all the basics on upgrading, installing, and kind of getting everything working on the distribution here. Very good distribution. I think it's one of the better ones that we have done on the channel so far. So definitely I would recommend it for gamers. Yeah, and even for non-gamers, there's some good features that are built in just to make your life easier. So it's always like that when you're downstream from the main distribution. So Fedora, you know, is what this is based from. So Fedora does a great job. But then if you go downstream to like this one, it's gonna have a few of the quirks like ironed out for you. That's why, it's kind of that's why there is a downstream version of all the main distributions, right? You have Ubuntu for the Debian based ones. You have then you have like Manjaro for and CatchOS for the Arch based ones. Just because when you go downstream a little bit from the regular vanilla distribution, it has like they have time, the developers, to kind of iron out the quirks. So I think that's why this one, it's just so easy. Like everything that I wanted was kind of already in there, and I just had to click install or whatever it was, and or accept, and then everything was up and running. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something, and we'll see you on the next video.